What is up? It is Tuesday. Hopefully it's much better than Monday. I'm not going to lie. Yesterday's show was amazing. There were some great stories. Perverted. Disgusting. I had to play this a couple times.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
But they were really wacky. Coming soon to an Alvy Price Picks near you, the stories I did yesterday. It was nuts! Anyway, all new show tonight. At this moment, as I film the commercial, I have no co-host. That doesn't mean I won't have one when the show goes live at 5 p.m. Pacific. I could very well have someone sitting right here. In fact, wait. Why is there ground between me and the bottom of the screen? What's up with that? Did someone slice me open? Hold on. I gotta drop myself down and just boop, there. But if I slide over, there might be someone right here at 5, or I'll be in the middle, Malcolm in the middle, because I don't have a co-host. I don't know. So there may or may not be co-hosts. It could be Gail. It could be Darren. It could be Armin Armadillo. It could be Dino in Vegas. It could be Hedstrom Bacon. It could be Eric. It could be Jay and Humboldt. Jay and Humboldt's the only one with a video. Everyone else has a still picture. Jay gets a video. Why is he so special? Why is he so special? He gets a video. Look at that. Jay gets a video, and you guys are all stuck with still pictures. I must like Jay better than all of you. It must be subconscious. I didn't realize it until today. Look at that. Jay's get a he gets video. Tonight, all new show, 5 p.m. Pacific. Be there or not. That's fine with me. Mock Moda says, cool, a Woodscopes parody show. Don't forget Mock Moda. If we were doing a Woodscopes parody show, there would be no show on because he never broadcasts anymore.
If this was a Woodscopes parody show, Frank, we wouldn't have read that comment. So come on.
Totally inappropriate.
Damn shoes. Yeah. Or he got blown off the toilet. Goddamn shoes.
This is like the new flatulence balance.
Shit, I'm missing.
Balance.
All right, my guess is in. What are you guys guessing? What happened to this bathroom? Bacon is guessing poop.
Here we are. It is the Waterhole with Rob Hedstrom Bacon and Horse.
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me. Ryan, thanks for letting me fill in. And yeah, it's good to be here. Hey, Dave.
Here's your some asshole with a goatee. Of course, you're going to see it with the audience. Contents, one fucking shit fuck with a goatee. Seriously, just shave the shit off. This. You're going to catch it on the delay, obviously. This is a live gooey duck clam. Watch this.
放点酱，喷水了。
So she's going to dip it in some sauce. It's alive.
辣椒油
Live! We'll do it
辣椒
live!
面
She's putting whatever.
一样都不能少，不拼，老铁是不会给我双击的。
There it goes. And she's going to bite into this thing. That's suggestive. It's the Waterhole. And that's not Rhino.
No, it's not Rhino.
That's Frank and Boise. He's like trading us up.
You know what? He was actually on the Outlaws and Potato. He was Rhino, the sports guy segment on my show. Like he did it twice and then fucking blew me off. He goes, you know what? There's better out there. He's doing the same thing to everybody.
He uses us up, gets to where he wants to go next, and then he tosses us aside like a used condom. So, the elephant in the room. No, not you. Not you. No. I longed to get rid of my huge boobs.
Spunky.
I longed to get rid of my huge boobs until they paid off my family's 130 pounds debt. Amy Sophia, 27, felt uncomfortable with the looks she got from strangers for her larger chest and was desperately trying to raise cash for a breast reduction when she had a change of heart. With size 34 double H. You know what double H stands for? Haunted horse. 34 double H right there. Haunted horse boobs. 34 double H boobs. She turned to OnlyFans for extra cash. But as she grew in popularity, Amy started to see her larger chest in a different light. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. You think? Holy crap. Look at this. There's the pictures. Holy crap.
Hey guys. We are right in that prime position where we can get horse to say anything, and it'll be a sound drop forever. Which way we want to go?
Pretty much, yeah.
Hey, he's losing his mind right now.
Oh my God.
He just
Grandpa.
lost his mind.
All right. It's the Jim in Indiana game.
Hi, Jim.
Everybody in Jim in Indiana. Look at this. There he is. There's the man. There's the
I'm
man
not-
that invented the 12 by 12 challenge.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Our
hold on.
audience on
I'm gonna
our
be
show.
the voice of. I'm gonna be the voice of God for this one here.
Okay. Oh, wow,
Yes.
good. I'm glad
The
you
voice
did.
of God returns.
Sent mail inbox pending drafts. Wait, maybe I drafted one, didn't send it. No, all women. Katie, Kelly, Katie 2. So I had a Katie 1 and a Katie 2.
82. All right.
Melody. Yeah, I was quite the player when I had this phone. I'd be all, hey, baby. There was no iPhone yet, so you go, hey, baby, look at this. Woo! A flip phone. Look at me. Ho, ho, ho. I'm sorry. I'm out of here. Haunted Horse is a bald-ass dork who wants to have a show. Will anybody ever watch it? The answer is probably no. He thought up a really stupid name. He calls it the Waterhole, where everybody thinks he's lame. And they're always sad they came. You wanna be where you can't see. Haunted Horse act lame. You wanna be where everybody's sad they came. You wanna be where you can see. Haunted Horse act lame. You wanna be where everybody's sad they came. Hi. Hello. The Waterhole with Haunted Horse will not be seen tonight, so we can bring you the following special presentation. It's the Grumpy Old Man Show! God, you thought I was mad last night. Work is trying to fucking kill me. Anyway, it's been a day. It's been a 13-hour day. It's been a long day. I am so fucking sore. I cannot feel my legs anymore. You did not tune in to hear me whine.
How dare you?
About my job. Or maybe you did. My boss returns in 2 days. Next Monday, it's all his again. He can have it. God. What a fucking brutal day today was. Oh my God. Anyway, I did see a comment, something about the show starting late. You know why that is? because I literally walked in the door, ran upstairs, turning on my computer because I was already late by the time I got home from work. I am still wearing my work uniform from the waist down. I have not had time to take a shower, so I'm going to sit here for an hour, and my legs are going to, what do they call it? Rigor mortis, whatever that is, stiffen up, and then I'm going to have to get up and probably fall over because my legs don't work. So there you go. I'm late because I literally just got home. So there you go. I have not pulled any news stories, but I mean, last night I was running late. By terms of last night's standards compared to tonight. Last night I had plenty of time. So I'm assuming everything's working. Hey, ostriches. What's up? Hi. She is hot. I'm just saying. She is hot. Hot, 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 hot. That cat's funny. Anyway, let's just watch that for an hour. I think it's 23 minutes of videos. Just watch it 3 times in a row. Okay, so I got to find stories. Yeah. So there you go. It has been a week. It has been a week. I thought last week was bad. Last week compared to this week was a fucking vacation. This week, I would imagine, I don't believe in this kind of stuff, but if you believe in heaven and hell, this week is the closest glimpse into what hell would be. If I believed in it, I would definitely clean up my act if I had to go eternity with this week on replay like Groundhog Day. What do we got? What's this story? Here's a story. I'm just pulling stories from the folder. Daily Star. Pervert. Any story that's... Wait, they got closer. What happened there? They were all just back right there. What happened? They're crowding me. What the hell? Anyway, any story that starts off with the word pervert, perfect word to start any story. You start off pervert and then blah, 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 blah. Pervert goes to McDonald's and orders blah, 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 blah. Pervert seen driving down the freeway in a convertible with blah, 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 blah. You know it's going to be an awesome story if you start off with pervert. Pervert caught with cobra and hamster porn ran barn love and pet sex accounts. Say what now? What? Pervert caught with cobra and hamster porn. What's Peter babbling about? Talk to Chad about your chitty day. I don't know what this is. Don't try to ruin my show. I'm the master. I've been doing this for longer than you've been born. I don't even know what that means. I'm a professional. By the way, ADD Theater, I just saw this in the corner of my eye. If you have T-Mobile phone service, today is the day. And thank you, 12wood, for reminding me, because with work, I would have missed this. T-Mobile phone users, today is the day you go to T-Mobile Tuesday and sign up for free MLB baseball, and you'll get all the games except for your home market. Or if you're in that weird area like Illinois, where there's so many teams around you, half the games are blacked out. Blacked out.
You racist piece of shit.
I don't know how those people in that area of the world deal with things when you have half of the baseball market blocked out, because you've got the 6 teams in your geographical area and then the 6 teams they're playing. So there's like games blocked out everywhere. I only lose the Mariners, which the Mariners can lick my nuts. I know Wells in the 360 is a huge Mariners fan, and he would be sad that T-Mobile Tuesdays, MLB, free Major League Baseball would black out all the games he would want to watch. But since I'm a Giants fan and I'm not in that market, I get to see all the Giants games, except with an asterisk if they play the Mariners, which they did, I think, 3 or 6 games last year. So I missed 3 or 6 games. Oh, yeah. Ooh, boo-hoo. But I got to see all the other games with the Giants. So, yeah, T-Mobile Tuesdays. Go there. Get your link, your code for the MLB baseball season, and sign up for it, and you'll get free baseball. Oh, I got a bot in the chat.
Someone isn't gonna like that.
Your move, creep.
What a bummer.
Listen here, bot. I'm having a fucking bad week. So you can take your bullshit password, Q code, whatever the hell, and shove it up your ass.
The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
Tyler says T-Mobile is offering a free 2026 season subscription, $150 value to eligible customers, redeemable through T-Life app between March 24th and 31st. Users must log in via the T-Life app. Doesn't T-Life sound like a cult? Boy, you're so happy and everything else. What's going on? I joined T-Life. What? T-Life. I joined T-Life. It's amazing. I am so much healthier. Couldn't you have just joined like Scientology or something like that? No, T-Life. Oh, I joined T-Life. They've changed everything about my whole entire life. I'm gonna, yeah. Speaking of T-Mobile, I wrote it down with this pen. Is there anything worse than this pen? I remember this pen from the 1970s. It's got a cap that can get lost. It's got blue ink. It's clear in the middle. The cap never stays on. Falls off. You lose it. Can't we get better pens than 1970s technology? This is like the pen that used to have the chain on it at the bank. Anyway, I reached for a pen behind the green curtain. That's a movie, by the way. Look up Behind the Green Curtain if you don't know what I'm talking about. It's really nasty. The porn star in it's kind of hot too, so, or at least she was in the 70s. Behind the Green Curtain, I grabbed a pen, and this is the one that I got. It shouldn't even be in my pen cup. It should be burned, but I was running out of time. Weren't there ostriches just here, and now there's zebras? What's going on? Someone's fucking with me.
The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
It is applicable that I have animals in here since we're talking about pervert caught with cobra and hamster porn, ran barn love and pet sex accounts. That's just nasty. Cobra and hamster porn. Don't cobras eat hamsters? Or are you having sex with the cobra and then you put it away safely and then have sex with the hamster? I don't know because I don't read the stories. We're going to find out right now. You know what? I had such a bad day that this story actually makes me happy. You know what else makes me happy? You know what's funny is every time I play that, I get a copyright notice from Belarus and Russia saying they've banned the show in those two countries because of Happy Cat. Someone over there has a copyright. Istvan Elik. So if you're going to be a pervert caught with cobra and hamster porn and run a barn love and pet sex account, your name being Istvan Elik sounds very... Oh, and he's 56! Actually, I can't tell you if it's a man or not. Istvan, I don't know if that's a man's name or a woman's name. If it's hamster and cobra porn, it's got to be a guy. No woman's doing this. Istvan Elik, 56, he's the same age as me, was found with the horrific material. Remember yesterday we talked about two people having sex on top of a dead dog? Well, we're continuing that horrific material on his phone after asking others on a WhatsApp group to send him twisted images featuring animals. Once again, just like two people having sex on a dead dog. What is the wiring that goes in a brain that takes it down this kind of path. I don't see my house cats downstairs and go, ooh, I'm getting turned on because my cats are in the living room walking around. What about an animal makes someone get, tingly down there? I have no idea. A sex offender caught with a snake and hamster porn is trying to persuade a court to let him withdraw his guilty plea. Oh, he pleaded guilty. Istvan Elik, 56, has already admitted to having a collection of extreme pornography featuring pigs. Whoops.
You dirty pig! You dirty pig!
Featuring pigs, hamsters, dogs, horses, and a cobra. A cobra? How can you have sex with a cobra? Come on. He was found with the deviant material on his phone after asking others on a WhatsApp group to send him twisted images featuring animals. He admitted... Sorry, I lost my place on the page. He admitted the charges, but now wants to change his mind. So if it was found on his phone and he said he's guilty and now he's not guilty, how are you going to get around the fact that you had it on your phone and you asked for people to send it to you? You can change your plea, but the evidence suggests that you're guilty. You had images featuring pigs, hamsters, dogs, horses, and a cobra. Pornographic images. That tells me, as I spit on the microphone, you're guilty. He was due to be sentenced at Perth Sheriff Court. Isn't Perth in Australia? Perth Sheriff Court, but his solicitor withdrew from acting after telling the court Elik wished to back out from his guilty plea. Elik was then given another solicitor, I'm assuming that's the lawyer there, what they call a lawyer, was given another solicitor to speak to, and she confirmed to the court that she did not believe he had grounds for withdrawing his original plea. Maybe the solicitor's the judge. The court was told he wanted to plead not guilty after speaking to friends and family about the case, but solicitor Linda Clark, wasn't that the OJ? No. It was something Clark. Linda Clark. Something Clark was the prosecutor for OJ and fucked it up. Linda Clark said she did not think the plea could be withdrawn. I'm going through withdrawal. Withdrawn. She said, quote, I can't do that voice. It's been a long day. I have explained to him that he was legally represented and he had an interpreter. What did the interpreter speak? Cobra or pig? Or dog? Interpret this to the solicitor. Oh, he wants to plead not guilty to having doggy porn and pig porn and hamster porn and cobra porn. If you're going to speak cobra, isn't it like... Do you need an interpreter for cobra porn? Quote, he gave his consent to pleas of guilty. In my view, he will not succeed in having his pleas withdrawn, but he wishes the opportunity to take advice, unquote. I got to keep this close. My vocal cords are going bye-bye. He appeared in the doc previously and admitted having banned pornography featuring women having sex with animals. Elik from Kinross, Scotland. Oh, so it's Scotland? Is Perth in Scotland? Thought it was Australia. I mean, they're almost like touching. Elik from Kinross, Scotland, admitted possessing extreme pornographic images at his former home in Milnathorn between November 13, 2021 and February 14, 2024. He also admitted downloading indecent images of children. Okay. Now, it's one thing if it's cobras, pigs, dogs, but once you get to kids, I'm done. I was just interested when it was cobras, pigs, especially cobras and hamsters. I'm done. I think his guilty plea. Wait. He had a clip of a masked woman engaging in a sex act with a pig and a dog at the same time. Yeah, the story got. I mean, I should have known better when it was cobra hamster porn, but it just took a bad turn. Once you involve kids, I'm done. Go to prison. Stay there forever. Do not come out. Bye-bye. I got to find another story since that one. The headline was really good, and then the story just... I'm still wondering about the cobra, though. Gail's here.
Gail, welcome to the show.
Still worried about the not worried. I'm still wondering about the cobra. What's up with that? Cobra. G.I. Joe didn't want it. Jay, I thought about that. I did think about G.I. Joe and Cobra Commander. I did think about that. Sounded like a golden shower porn haunted horse. There are topless pics haunted horse could show. Of what? Rather than pay attention, she was doing Darden. Oh, Marsha. Oh, Marsha Clark. Marsha. Gail had it first, though. There you go. Oh, Cindy's here. Hi, Cindy. What's up? Cindy's going to be upset if I do Gail's drop and not hers. The personal drops, if you remember, I said I was going to start getting away. I mean, it was just like taking up like minutes of the show to drop those every freaking day. So now they're used for special occasion. So we got rid of the pervert. Jeez, there's a lot of sex stuff. What is this? I skipped a sex story. I'll get to it later. New York Post, astonishing image shows... Oh, we've done this one. Sometimes they just do not delete. I think the universe wants me to do the sex story. Okay, fine, universe. You're going to push me. I'm going to do it. I don't even know how to pronounce this word, but I see it everywhere. What is hentai? Hentai. Is it hentai? Hentai? Hentai?
Racist piece of shit.
Look at the invisible cup has an ostrich in it. What is hentai? The niche porn that the world can't stop watching. Well, this person has never, ever, ever seen any of it. But I don't look for it either. Maybe if I saw it once, I'd be addicted to it. I don't know. Once again, ADD. There's another story that says TV. It's a story where the woman's got her bikini top on, so it grabbed my face. It grabbed my eye. TV reporter finds the dumbest spree breakers in America. Who the fuck is Ayatollah? Isn't that the guy that they just bombed? We're gonna click on that. I want to hear a TV reporter interview the dumbest spring breakers in America. After this story, though, people the world over are hot for hentai. It would be nice if I knew how to pronounce it, since it's going to show up in the story about 24 times. I know what it is, Jay. How do I pronounce it? Hentai? I don't know how Tai is pronounced. Tai. That Fox News guy, LOL, it was funny. Oh, the dumb Spring Breakers? I'm definitely going to get to it. Hentai is a form of animated pornography, has been the top search term on Pornhub for the past several years, claiming the number one spot in 2024, 2025, according to the Not Safe for Work site. Okay, right now, I am not putting it on the screen. I will get in trouble. But right now, I am going to look at it for the very first time. I have never seen it. Trust me, I haven't. If I had, I would tell you. When do I not tell you embarrassing things about myself? I have never seen it. I am going to watch it live.
No. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live.
Hentai. Okay, good. T-I-E. Hentai. Okay, I'm distracted by the bikinis. The stupid idiot people getting interviewed they're hot. They might be dumb, but they look good. I'm gonna watch hentai for the first time, so I'm just gonna Google it right now. How do I spell it again? Hentai. Do I have to have the word porn in it, or will it know? Hentai. I'm just gonna type that in. Pornhub. Does Pornhub cost money? Or is it free? I'm 18 or older. Yes. Up. There is. That is what people are turned on by. All right, I'm going to click on it.
Look at the way that
Wait.
I do it. Look at the way that I'm keeping the pace.
Skip ad. Okay, it's 15 minutes. Wait. Real quick.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
All right. She's by herself. She's washing a window. I could be showing this.
ちょっと待っててね。お掃除終わったらご飯の用意しちゃうから。
So far, nothing here that I can't be showing, but I'm scrolling ahead. I'm looking. So she's washing a window, and there's someone else, and I think it might be another female that's like looking up her skirt.
気になる？治療？
Why is she grunting sexually by washing a window, though? I don't get it. Oh, now we got... Oh, it's a guy.
アキラちゃんの手に包まれてる。
It's cartoon characters. Now that I can't show on TV or on the show. She's saying, I'll read the subtitles. My breasts are now wrapped in your hands. Now he popped her boobs out. They have a weird shape now because of your hands. I'm literally... Uni's breasts feel tender. Your thing is already getting big. Your thing. I can't wait to see your thing. Oh, it's pixelated. They pixelated a cartoon Wang. Pixelated. Are they not allowed to show a cartoon dick? She's putting her mouth on a bunch of pixelated... Why is that pixelated? It's a cartoon! Her boobs aren't pixelated! I'm adjusting myself not because I'm getting... She's talking with it in her mouth. Good thing the subtitles are there. Why is that pixelated? It's a cartoon. It's animation. It's not real people. Why do you have to pixelate it? Oh my gosh. That is the #1 search on Pornhub for several years? That? What is it? People that grew up watching Speed Racer and Voltron got older and then their kink went to that? That is whack. And if you're into it, I'm not judging you. I'm just not understanding. I don't get it. I would rather see real people taking their real clothes off and putting their unpixelated peen. God. Oh my gosh. I am not pitching a tent to that. There are things I will pitch tents to. That would never be one of them. You know what I'm glad? I'm glad my wife doesn't find that erotic and I would have to watch it with her and whatever. Look, that one guy's into hamsters and cobras. People are into the cartoons. Just give me regular old people, not old people. I'm not into that. Give me regular hot people with real clothes. Oh my gosh. Wow. Anyway, let's read the story. Hentai is a form of animated pornography. Yes, as I just saw. Has been the top search on Pornhub for the past several years, claiming the #1 spot in 2024 and 2025. According to the Not Safe for Work site, further searches for the term have increased 8% over. Well, hey, I just added to the search of it because I searched it. Further searches for the term have increased 8% over the past half decade, suggesting an ever-expanding fan base is keeping the cartoon smut on top. I cannot imagine getting a jar of Vaseline, having the wife go away on a work trip, and sitting and watching that for a couple of hours and getting my rocks off. Whatever. A subgenre of manga and anime, hentai, according to Jay's pronunciation, is characterized by explicit imagery with pixeled wangs, stylized characters, and fantastical, sometimes controversial scenarios. Yeah, apparently the woman washing the windows and the guy looking up her skirt and then him grabbing her breasts and making weird shapes with them. Her words, not mine. The word itself is an abbreviation of Japanese hentai siyoku.
Racist piece of shit.
Which translates to perversion. Once again, here's an image, a still image of hentai, and they have to pixelate the nipple. Because apparently an animated nipple is not safe for work. It's pixelated. The nipple is pixelated. Well, in that case, it's just blurred out. But what I watched, it was pixelated. With Pornhub, the term encompassing everything from video game characters and anime-inspired cosplay. Now, look. This, I don't get. Put a real woman in a cosplay outfit, and then I can get freaky on that. But it's a real person in an outfit. Dress her up like Daphne from Scooby-Doo. I'll watch that. But it's a real person. And she's hot. Anime-inspired cosplay, that's fine. To fully rendered 3D animations, not fine. Who gets off on cartoons? Did I find... I'm trying to think of a cartoon that Josie and the Pussycats, a little like, woo, they're pretty. Maybe when I was like 9 or 8. But, Lady J and Scarlet on G.I. Joe, maybe they were attractive when I was younger. But I grew up. I didn't now, woman wants to cosplay as Lady J and Scarlet. I might watch that. But if it's animated, really? Really? Once you're over the age of 14, 15, don't you kind of outgrow that? Apparently not. Featuring an ever-expanding landscape of kink, modern hentai depicts fantastical and exaggerated sex acts and includes characters with wildly distorted body parts. Wildly distorted. Translation, big boobs and big butts. I like big hentai butts, and I cannot lie. That doesn't work well. Who exactly is preferring this unexpected porn category? Exactly, this is what I'm asking. We are going to find the answer to the $1 million question right here. Who? And I know someone in the audience, if it's the top trending thing on Pornhub 2 years in a row, I know that the odds are some of you guys are really squirming because I'm on to you. I know it's you. I've got a couple of people in the chat right now that I'm like, them. I'm not going to name them. I'm not going to embarrass them, but I know who you are. Kinky bastards. Pornhub reports that Gen Z, it's not Gen X, it's Gen Z, you kinky bastards. Pornhub reports that Gen Z views the category 171% more than any other age group. I know who's Gen Z in here. I believe, Tyler, you're Gen Z, right? Or are you millennial? You might be millennial. I don't know what the ages are. You know what? I don't know that I have any Gen Z in here. Tyler, you're the youngest one I see. Jay, are you younger than Tyler? I don't know. You guys are in that same age bracket, but you guys might be millennials. Pornhub, let's see. Gen Z views the category 171% more than any other age group. A generational leaning that Needle believes reflects their increasingly digital experience. Digital. Their digit. Quote, many younger audiences who already engage with anime, gaming, and digital fandom culture encounter hentai as a natural extension of the media that they already consume. Lauren, if you're lurking, I notice you're not going to be in the chat. Hey, Lauren. Lauren might be Gen Z, and he is into gaming and digital fandom culture. I don't know if Lauren watches anime. But I think he fits. I'm Gen X, you weirdo. Okay, well, Jay, I don't know how old you are. You're younger than me. I don't know when Gen X cuts off. 84? Is it 65 to 80? No, it'd have to be more than 85. Is it 65 to 90? Now I have to ask. Oh, let's ask British lady. I haven't heard her all day. Oh, it's Skip, I don't need a tutorial. I use you all the time. What the hell's your problem? Where's the little microphone? They just upgraded Copilot. Where's the microphone? Let Copilot access your microphone. You've been doing it for years. Hey, British lady, what the hell's up with this update? Why do I have to change my settings?
Hey there, Haunted Horse. They're just shaking things up a bit. We want to make sure everything's running smoothly for you.
Holy shit,
and
that's
sometimes
the first
that
time
means
you called me Haunted Horse. Okay. It's worth having to reprogram me. I am very happy. I got a question for you, British lady. What is the age group of Gen X?
Absolutely, Haunted Horse. I'm glad you're happy with the upgrade. So Gen X is usually defined as folks born between a mid-1960s and the early 1980s. So they're somewhere in their 40s to mid-50s now. Anything else you want to dive into?
Yeah, so I'm doing a story right now on hentai porn, and Gen Z watches it 171% more than any other age group. Tell me what age Gen Z is. Those perverted little bastards.
So Gen Z is generally known as the group born from the mid to late 1990s up to the early 2010s. So they're in their teens to mid-20s. Now that's quite a stat you've got there. Anything else you want to dive into?
Why are they so perverted for hentai? Is it because they grew up with the internet and they're all into that kinky anime porn?
Well, Haunted Horse, growing up with the internet does mean they have a lot of access to all sorts of content. It's kind of like they just stumbled into a digital buffet with a lot of options.
Hey, sounds yummy. Okay, cool, lady. Thanks for calling me Haunted Horse. You don't have to address me that every time. Now you're kind of overdoing it a little bit. I'm just saying. You just address me a couple times, but you don't have to do it every time you respond to me. I know you're trying to score points. It's working, but tone it down a little bit.
Absolutely. I'll tone it down a notch. I won't toss out your nickname like Concessi, I promise. So what's the next piece of the puzzle you're curious?
My next, I'm done. Okay. Concessi? What the hell's Concessi? Consecutive? Is Concessi now an abbreviation for consecutive? Okay, so let's get back to Gen Z being all into hentai porn. I mean, is it because they're not getting real girlfriends? Is that why? They'd rather be with a cartoon character than like a real female? Real females smell really good. I'm just telling you. If you're into the cartoons, real females are very soft and smell good, and they're very good to kiss, not this animated crap. Additionally, evidence suggests that younger generations are more attuned to ethical concerns around the production of erotic content. Oh, so they watch cartoons because real people don't have to do that? In kind and kink, many hentai fans argue the content is safer and less shame-inducing. I don't think it's less shame-inducing. I think if you watch it, it's more shame-inducing. Because I'm going to find out and I'm going to tease you mercilessly. All in good humor. I'm not going to bully tease you, but I am going to tease you. Shame-inducing than in real-life porn, as no actual humans are being filmed or exploited. Globally, hentai viewership skews towards men. Shocker. With Pornhub revealing that the global audience breakdown is 38% female. Abigail, is that true? Are you into this?
Be real, Abigail. Is that you?
I'm telling you right now, I think Abigail watches this. Abigail watches this. I know she does. I'm just saying. Now, I could be wrong, but if I was to guess any female that watches this show, Abigail would be my top hentai viewer. 38.5% female and 61.5% male. However, when comparing viewing patterns between genders, women are 43% more likely than men to watch hentai. What? They just gave me two different stats. Globally, what's the difference between the stats? Globally, hentai viewers skews towards men. Pornhub revealing 38% female. And then down here, however, when comparing viewing patterns between genders, women are 43% more likely than men to watch. It's two totally different numbers for the same comparison. Some experts maintain that hentai is less likely to cause body issues in viewers as opposed to AI or airbrushed human porn. Live action sexual imagery pornography tends to shape expectations around real human bodies. Blah, 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 blah. There's people getting off on cartoons. That's weird. Just saying. Unless it's you. I'm not shaming at all. I'm not shaming. I'm not shaming you. If you're into it, it's fine with me. I am not laughing at you. I'm laughing with Leo. I'm laughing with Leo, not laughing at you. All right, let's get to the story that I found accidentally by looking at this, and then I saw the spring break. And if you want to know what gets ADD Haunted Horse to get distracted from what is hentai, the niche porn that world can't stop watching, it's that. Like, what's going on over there? I don't even know if that woman's wearing a top. But if I'm reading this and I see that off to the side, I'm clicking on that. TV reporter finds the dumbest spring breakers in America.
I'm not a smart man.
Dumbest spring breakers in America.
What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
Who the fuck is Ayatollah? All right. I think there's a video with this. Get that stupid truck out off of there. I think there's a video with this. Is that a video? No, that's a picture. There's got to be a video in here. Is she wearing a top? Oh, she is wearing a top. It's right there. I thought she was topless. Like, what the hell is that? There's some idiots. See, it's not just women idiots. It's women and men idiots. Where's the video? They always say there's a video, and then they never give me a link to the video. All right, so I'm going to have to go rogue on this and find the video myself. TV reporter. I'm just going to clip the headline. Copy. Go to YouTube where I don't have to get commercials because I pay for it. There it is. There it is. 2 minutes and 45 seconds. We're going to watch the whole thing. Now, it's got a narrator. If she's annoying, I'm going to call an audible and delete it.
Breaking news from Florida. Fox News just found the dumbest spring breakers in America. And their answers will make...
She's AI. She is AI. By the way, if you guys can't tell AI, I can. That's an AI bot. Right there. Fake, fake, fake. Is she going to talk through the whole thing? Let's see. She is. Why do I want to have that? Talking over what I want to hear the dumb people. So guess what? I am not watching your video. You are not going to make money on me. And that's the only one on YouTube. That's some bullshit right there. You know what? I'm going to search Google. TV. Well, there's the New York Post story that doesn't have the video. TV report AOL. There's a guy holding a microphone. Where's the video? I don't want to read. I want to hear them say it's stupid. How do I know that they really said it's stupid if it's a quote? Could be fake. All right. AOL doesn't have the video. Where's the video? Oh, go to videos. Duh. Ooh, ooh, ooh! I think I found it. Oh my gosh. Please, please, please. Please be the video. It'll make my... Oh! I think I've got a winner.
So you get...
Whoop.
You won! You did it!
Goddamn right I did it. Because I had a bad day. I need this more than anything.
What issue facing America is the most important to you?
What bikini I'm gonna wear next? Obesity is terrible.
Ice. Not personally.
Hey, I don't have a problem with the obesity. It is terrible. The health, billions of health dollars because we're fat Americans. Why is that a dumb answer? Now, the first one is dumb.
What bikini I'm gonna wear next?
This
Obesity is terrible.
Ice. Not personally. I'm legal.
Getting a tan on the beach. That's the most important thing in my life right now.
I'm thinking about Starbucks, to be honest. I'm thinking about Starbucks. What I'm gonna get for today?
The elevators don't work. You got 43 floors. The elevators don't work.
I could take this little glass of water, drop it in the magnets. That's the end of the elevator.
What have you heard that Donald Trump has been doing recently? Gulf of America. That's the last thing I kept up with.
We're going to war with Iraq. That's been crazy.
What do you do in Colombia? You got Maduro out?
You must be happy.
I'm very happy.
The Ayatollah's dead.
I'm so... What? Who? What? What is that?
Who the is Ayatollah?
I've never heard that word in my life.
Lewis, what's Ayatollah?
I haven't heard. I found out about Chuck Norris yesterday. That was more devastating to me.
He was the supreme leader of Iran. He's dead? We killed him. You did? You killed him?
That really wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. Honestly. I spent all that time searching for that. That was a big letdown. That's bullshit. I was expecting Girls Gone Wild, and it was Girls and Guys Gone Lame. Trump, baby. Yeah, no politics. They violated the rules. And it wasn't even good. Freaking assholes. They're not coming on the show anymore. I mean, the reporter was from Fox News. I guess that should have tipped me off. Should have tipped me off that it was going to go into politics. CNN didn't want any of that. Wall Street Journal didn't want any of that. All right. My bad. I should have known. I should have saw Fox News and went, it's going to be politics. They faked me out with the, who the hell's the Ayatollah? The Ayatollah. What time is it? 8 minutes. God, that puts me in a weird spot. Is there an 8-minute story in here? 8 minutes. Tomorrow, Darren's here. If you're sick of the show without me having a co-host, the next 3 days, you got Darren, Dino, and Gail. Darren, Dino, and Gail are coming home to sail. I have no idea. Woman killed by... Oh, we did the woman killed by dead elephant. We did that. I did that with Armand. I think it was Armand. Was that last Thursday? Hentai niche porn, go away. We did you already. 2 men caught sneaking thousands of ants. We did that with Armand. Why aren't these getting deleted? Frozen. No, I don't want to do that. I need more time for that. It's an AI story. De-extinction company. I don't think we did this. De-extinction. This from the mirror. Across the pond. De-extinction company says woolly mammoths will come back from the dead in 2028. Say what? You know what's going to happen? They're going to bring woolly mammoths back to life in 2028, and then that pervert's going to have woolly mammoth porn in 2029, and then go to jail again. The world's first de-extinction company says it's on track to bring back the woolly mammoth from the dead in just a few years. Why? Why does it look like this landscape needs a woolly mammoth trotting through it? U.S. biotech, you know what the answer to why is? It's right here. U.S. biotech firm. U.S. biotech firm. Let's see. U.S. biotech firm. Oh, they're bringing back for money. Colossal Biosciences has pieced together more than 50 mammoth genomes spanning 1.2 million years of evolution with the aim of creating mammoth-like embryos by 2028. Do you people not ever watch Jurassic Park? You're going to bring them back. This old guy's going to set up a tour, and they're going to start stabbing people with their big woolly mammoth tusks. It's all Steven Spielberg right there. The future coming from the past to kill everybody. You're going to kill us all. Why? And you know what's going to happen? If there's an ice age, they will live. We will all die because they're built. I don't know how they're going to handle global warming. Global warming. Is that politics? Everything is politics now. Everything is politics. Can't talk about the weather without it being politics. You know why? People need to get alive. Critics of the critics. I think I'm a critic. They have not proven why this would be good for me if they do it. Critics of the project say the effort and money should be going into living endangered species that need help now. But Colossal insists it's resurrecting the creature that went extinct around 10,000 years ago could help us battle climate change. Oh, politics, bad. Ooh. Everyone's going to get mad. We're talking about climate change. Oh, wait a minute. How's woolly mammoth going to battle climate change? Honestly. They're going to cool down the planet with their furry bodies. Scientists have compared mammoth DNA with that of Asian elephants.
Racist piece of shit.
Its closest living relative, and are targeting a few hundred genes that shape classic mammoth traits. Shaggy fur. Didn't we do a story on shaggy fur yesterday? That woman that had the merkin. Shaggy fur, smaller ears, extra fat, Oh, I'm on the wrong screen.
Fat.
Extra fat for insulation.
Fat.
Just what we need, a fatter elephant.
Fat.
Elephants aren't fat enough. We need fatter ones.
Fat.
With smaller ears.
Fat.
And shaggy fur.
Fat.
And blood proteins that work in deep cold. The plan is to edit the elephant cells using gene editing tools and then use cloning techniques to turn those edited cells into embryos for implantation in surrogate mothers. The result would not be a true 100% genetic clone of a woolly mammoth, but rather a hybrid that would mirror the mammoth's appearance and behavior. Oh God, this story keeps going. For like 2 more pages. Colossal, based in Dallas, Texas, says it's testing combinations of edits in fast breeding lab mice first. Fast breeding. They're horny. Horny mice. By the way, speaking of mice, no shit. I'm on the computer. Or no, I was cleaning my office yesterday. I'm cleaning and I'm really in a groove and I'm getting done. I'm vacuuming and everything. She comes up and she shows me this bag of chips. And there's like the bag's ripped into little like shreds. And she goes, "Do you think like a mouse would do this?" And I'm thinking, we have 2 cats. A mouse, and I really was dismissive. Rudely so. Rudely. Like, I'm an asshole. I'm a dick. I wonder why I've been divorced twice. I'm like, a mouse? No, it just got ripped open weird. She goes, well, there's little pieces in the pantry. I'm like, oh okay. Ugh. So I go down there, and sure enough, there's little mouse poops. And I'm like, I'm sorry I was such a dick. You're right. And then I'm looking, and there's a bag of bacon bits, and the mouse chewed right down the middle of the package of the bacon bits and started eating bacon bits. There's a little pile of bacon bits, and there's some mouse poop. And I'm like, what the fuck, cats? Do your fucking job. How is there a mouse in the pantry? The mouse came in. The people that owned this house before had cut away a piece above the circuit breaker so that you can just like stick your hand in there and electrocute yourself. I don't know why they did it, but they did it. And the mouse had come up through the wall and dropped down and then got into the next door pantry through a gap. So the poor cats probably heard it, but they couldn't get to it because the door was shut and this mouse is using this little gap. So anyway, I sealed up that fucking thing. I bought some glue traps. This weekend, I'm going to pull that piece of wood I just put up, put a glue trap back there, stick the wood, and catch that little fucking bastard. But, yeah, had a fucking mouse. What the fuck is up with that? So these guys are testing it on fast humping mice. I have fast humping mice in my fucking pantry right now. They got into the bacon bits and the chips. Little shit wasn't good enough to get up to my stuff. They only got into the wife's food. Yes, we have separate food. So they got to her shelves, but they couldn't make it up to mine, so my stuff didn't get touched. Just saying. She only got the wife's food. Anyway, there you go. There you go. So we have a mouse in the house. Cindy says good night. She's watching the clock. She knows this mouse story is about over, and she's like, okay, he's getting ready to wrap it up. You know who doesn't wrap it up? Alvy.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
They both apply. Know who doesn't wrap it up? Alvy.
Oh, shit.
Know who doesn't wrap it up? Alvy. Anyway, there you go. Tomorrow, Darren's here. Darren and Kuna. And Thursday, Dino. He's back from Mexico. Maybe Dino has good Mexico stories. There you go. And then I almost said Cindy on Friday. Gail on Friday. Cindy, you are welcome to show up any day of the week. Gail's on Friday. If work doesn't kill me first. By the way, since I got up into the office literally 2 minutes before the show, actually 2 minutes after the show should have started, Darren, who's not in the chat right now, I don't believe. Just be aware if you don't see a show at 5 o'clock, it's I'm stuck at work. Because they cannot get their job done without me helping. I have to do everything down there. And if my boss happens to be watching, you can have your job back Monday. In fact, if you want to come back early, you can have your job back tomorrow. Enjoy. It's yours. I do not want your job. I will never try to backstab you to get your job. I will never try to weasel my way into a job because I would never want your job, ever. And if you ever get promoted and your job becomes available, find another fucking bastard to do it. I don't want it. I'll do it 6 days a year. That's it. I don't ever want that job for more than 6 weeks. I don't even want it for 6 weeks. But I'll do it for 6 weeks. All right, there you go. So if you don't see me tomorrow at 5, it's because I got fucked by Lamar. Where's Lamar? Lamar fucked me. Bacon's drop. Anyway, there you go. Back tomorrow. Darren's here. Later. Bye-bye. Why is Darren up there? Has Darren been up there the whole show? I did that for the commercial. I didn't know I didn't get rid of it. In fact, Darren, Jay, I need Darren up there. Darren's here tomorrow. There you go. Change it to Wednesday, and then I got to give Darren his name. You know who the last person on the show that was a guest? Armin. Armin was here Thursday. Did we? Oh, because Haunted Horse and Friends is when Gail was on, so... You know, because they're two totally different shows. Haunted Horse and Friends is nothing like the Waterhole. We read weird news, and I talk and bitch about work. They're totally different shows. On Waterhole, I read weird news and talk about how much I hate my job. And on Haunted Horse and Friends, I talk about how much I hate my job. Then I do weird news. It's like totally different. Totally trashed.
Totally trashed. Totally trashed.
All right. Later. Back tomorrow at 5. Bye. 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 Go get your free MLB baseball for the year from T-Mobile.